Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for what is affiliate marketing and how does it work for beginners. So I'll go over that. If you enjoy these kind of videos, consider subscribing. I'm always coming out with affiliate marketing videos. And if you stay till the end, I'll point you to my number one resource. So all affiliate marketing is pretty simple. It's just recommending other people's products in exchange for a commission. And these commissions can range all the way from 1% if you're promoting Amazon products, for example, which I don't recommend, all the way up to, potentially 40, 50, 80, even 100% in some cases. So now, anytime you're promoting something, you'll get what's called an affiliate link or a hop link. And anytime someone clicks on that and purchases, usually within 30 days, then you'll get credit. It can be first click attribution or last click. Most affiliate programs are last click attribution, which means whoever's link person clicks on last, that's the person who will get credit. So that's important to know. And I'm not going to go into how to actually get your affiliate link and all that, and go into different affiliate networks. That stuff's very simple. You can find plenty of YouTube videos that'll walk you through that. But I'm just going to go over kind of the overall strategy. How do you actually promote your affiliate link? Because there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. Now, so here are the kind of the steps you have to go with. The first step is to actually, decide on a niche, right? A lot of people will say you can go into a bunch of different niches at once, right? Like multiple streams of income. But I think you're just spreading yourself way too thin if you do that. So you want to become a master, not a jack of all trades, become a master of one niche. So if you're going to go into the weight loss niche, for example, you should probably learn a little bit about weight loss. And it's not that difficult. Just buy good books, go to good forums, buy courses, watch YouTube videos. Although be careful because there's a lot of bad information on YouTube, so just be careful where you get your information from, and you'll slowly but surely become the expert on that niche. Now you don't have to be the foremost expert or some huge authority, but you should know a little bit. And so once you've decided on your niche and you've started learning a little bit about your niche, then you need to build out what's called your sales process, or your sales machine, I call it. And all this is, I think a diagram helps visualize. So here's your selling machine. This is your universe. So people will land on your email opt-in page. So you're collecting emails, and then you follow up with your simple but valuable content, emailing them not necessarily every day, but for the first few days, I think it should be every day. And then after that, you can email them every second or third day. I think that's a good balance, right? And then also, and you can provide content to them in the form of text, video. Maybe you can send them to your podcast. There's so many different ways to do this. But as long as it's your own curated content, you're not, using someone else's. That's really important because you always want to be branding yourself as the expert, not using other people's stuff. That's kind of a trap a lot of affiliates fall into, and I fell into it for the longest time. So build out your simple sales process, and the great thing about building this out, you only have to do it once, and it's there working for you forever on autopilot. And you could also add some bonuses. In fact, I highly recommend adding your own bonuses, because what this does, it just incentivizes people to buy through your link. Because the thing you have to understand, if you're promoting a good product, chances are there's lots of other people promoting it as well. And so you really want people to buy from you, not from your competition, obviously. And also, another issue I've run into that no one else seems to talk about is if your leads, or I'll get into the leads, if they're coming from mobile and they're clicking on through mobile, but then a lot of them will purchase through desktop. So that's a big problem. And for some reason, no one talks about this, but I've lost out on a lot of sales for this reason. So you really want to put your bonuses front and center and be like, hey, and make sure they're valuable. Because that's the worst feeling when someone went through mobile, but they bought through desktop just because they were too lazy or what have you. Um, so yeah, just make sure your bonuses are really they're really valuable though. I would have at least 3 to 4 bonuses. It can be you can do like a mini course. You can do your own podcast series. You could do a PDF. You could have your own Facebook group. I think everyone should have their own Facebook group where you can answer questions on the whatever you're promoting, but also the niche in general. So those are just some ideas. And then so yeah, you build sales machine, and then drive traffic or leads. So these are your leads, and they could be from, there's multiple traffic sources, right? There's YouTube, there's free social media, there's pay per click, and most of the social media platforms have they have paid ads you can leverage as well. I prefer free, but if you want to use paid ads, you can go that way as well. There's influencer marketing, native ads. I mean, there's so many different traffic sources you can leverage. Yeah, traffic is, in a way, traffic's actually more important than your sales machine, because you could have the best sales machine in the world, but if not enough, you're not getting enough eyeballs, constant fresh leads every day, your business is as good as dead. So traffic is really important, and you don't want to, again, don't want to spread yourself too thin. So I would pick just 1 or 2 traffic sources, get really good at them. You don't want to be on, 10 different platforms or even 5 different platforms. Just pick 1 or 2. So say you're going to go with YouTube and Instagram, only do YouTube and Instagram, and just specialize in those. And until you're getting at least 20 leads a day, I would say, from those, you don't want to diversify. You want to go narrow and deep. And if you work a full-time job, I would say you just get started with 1 traffic source, because you're not going to have a lot of time, and each traffic source is slightly different, and it does take some time to gain that momentum. So again, you just want to become a specialist, not a jack of all trades. And so drive traffic. And number 4 could actually have been, I could have actually switched 3 and 4, but pick a product to promote. Now, now a lot of people will say sell as many things, different things as you can. I wouldn't do that. You want to just stick with 1 or 2 products max at a time to promote to your audience. Because if you try to promote everything, people will get confused, and it just makes you look not as trustworthy, because it looks like you're just trying to sell anything and as much as you can, and you don't want to come across that way. So pick 1 or 2 products, and the criteria I look for when picking a product to promote are, does it have an upsell process? So really, it's a suite of products. Maybe to get in, people have to buy a sort of a course, and then maybe they get upsold to different tools, and maybe additional training, and maybe one-on-one coaching. That's just an example. So make sure it has at least a couple upsells, I would say. Now, and then also you want it to be digital. So if you're in the weight loss niche, I wouldn't promote weight loss supplements, for example. Even though you can get good commissions for those, I just find digital are easier to sell, and it's easier to kind of insert yourself in the process, because the mindset of someone buying a physical product is quite different than someone buying a digital. With physical, they go to the sales page and they either like it or they don't, and there's really nothing you can do to convince people. And with digital, it's also less friction. Someone clicks on a link, they buy right away. There's no waiting time. There's no shipping. There's no logistics, none of that. So I just like to stick with digital. And I mean, I guess you could sell physical products using using these strategies, but I just think digital is easier. And the commissions tend to be higher with digital. Not always, but most of the time. And then make sure it's a good product. You don't want to be selling people junk. It's going to just from a pure selfish standpoint, it's going to affect your refund rates, and it's going to also affect your reputation negatively. You may not realize it, but you do have a reputation online. And if you sell someone junk, they're never going to buy another product from you again. Now, you might not care so much about that. Maybe you're just going for the quick sale, but I think that's very short-sighted. I think you should sell good stuff and it's just you're just going to make more sales that way too. Honestly, just looking at it selfishly. um, and how do you know if a product's good? Well, I would actually read reviews, but I would also actually purchase the product myself. Now, you don't have to buy all the upsells, but as long as you buy the initial product and you kind of get a good idea, then you can have the moral authority to promote that product. So I think at least that's my opinion. So is it digital? I think that pretty much covers it, how to pick a good product. And by the way, you can always change this. So once you build out your simple sales process, you can remove a product and easily insert a different product if you decided to change products. That's what's so great about the sales machine. It's very versatile. So like maybe you find the product isn't converting as well over a period of time, you can easily just find a different product and sell that instead. And you don't have to really change anything. So you just have to change the link. So pick a product, and then the last component of affiliate marketing is analysis. You want to analyze your business, so to find out what's working, what's not working. And so for example, one thing you want to look at is your conversion rate, right? How many people, and this can be many things. By conversion rate, I mean what percentage of your leads, people on your email list are actually buying from you. Now, if it's less than, I would say 2%, that's a problem. But as long as it's, I think you can even get to 3 to 5%. That's really good. But as long as I would say at least 2%, you're doing okay. Obviously, higher is better, and obviously it depends on how expensive the product is too, right? More expensive, probably slightly less conversion. So, and if you're not converting, maybe look at your email follow-up. Look at, are people opening your emails? What's the open rate? And maybe you have to work on your email headlines, or maybe your videos aren't engaging enough, or maybe what if people aren't clicking through to your links? Maybe your copywriting needs some work. These are all things you need to analyze. Maybe you need to add more or better bonuses. Maybe the traffic you're getting is not congruent with whatever it is you're selling. So if you're selling a women's weight loss product, but you're generating male leads, well, there's lack of congruency there, right? So that's also something you might want to look at. So that's all conversion rate. Now, let's say you are converting, but you're not making the kind of sales you want. Well, maybe you're not getting enough leads, right? So I'd say you should be aiming for at least 20 leads a day. I'm not talking once in a while, I'm talking every day, at least 20. So Monday, maybe 22, Tuesday, maybe 35, Wednesday, maybe 27, but it should always be at least 20 in my opinion, if you want to actually make a full-time income out of this. So I know that sounds like a lot. You won't get there overnight, but it's definitely doable as long as you're consistent. You pick one or two traffic sources and get really good at them, and keep pushing out content every day. You'll get there. So, and if you're not getting that many leads, maybe look at your traffic. But say your traffic's good. Say you're getting 50 clicks to your email opt-in page, but it's only converting at 10%. Well, that's a problem. Maybe the opt-in page, maybe you have to change the opt-in page. You should be aiming for at least 50% opt-ins. So, well, I mean, it depends on the traffic source, but with YouTube, for example, I aim for at least 50%. And you could do something called split testing. I don't want to get too technical, but where you test one opt-in page against another, and you just keep doing that until you hit that 50%. So that's something you have to look at. And yeah, and maybe you're just not driving enough traffic. If that's the case, you should be aiming for, say you're going to specialize in YouTube, you need to be aiming for, I would do at least 2 videos a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's doable, and they don't have to be great videos. It's more about the quantity over the quality. So I'd rather have 100 videos out there that are mediocre than 10 amazing videos. You'll make more money with the 100 mediocre. And you might think, well, where am I going to find time to do that? I work a full-time job. I understand most people watching this probably work full-time. So I would even I would film a video maybe on the way to work and one way back. So you could film during your commute if you, for example. And it shouldn't be difficult to talk on camera spontaneously as long as you're learning about your niche, right? It doesn't have to be like groundbreaking stuff. You're just offering, simple but useful content or advice. And obviously do it safely. If you're driving in the car, make sure, and it's legal, obviously, where you live. Just use your iPhone and have it on the dashboard or something, and just film yourself talking while you're driving. You could absolutely do that, or even just do one before you leave for work and one at night, or maybe 2 at night, or maybe do more on the weekend and maybe one on the work days. You kind of got the idea, but you have to make the time, if that makes sense. Obviously, it's better if you could do this full time, but I understand you need to pay your bills first of all, and so just find the time. Maybe while you're on break, instead of going out for lunch, just do a short video, eat quickly. You get the idea. So these are the sacrifices you have to make if you want to start an online business. So now, I think that pretty much covers it. That pretty much covers how affiliate marketing works. This was over. I didn't go into the nitty gritty. This was just to give you some overall strategy. Because honestly, learning little tactics here and there is great, but it's not what's going to make you money. It's sort of the strategic things that are going to make you the money. So I hope you enjoyed this video. By the way, if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing the proper way, the full blueprint, check out that link below. You'll get access to my free 4-day training series that'll teach you all this stuff, but in a lot more detail than I can go into in this short video. How to, pick the right products, how to build out your selling machine, and how to generate leads every day from a variety of different sources. So definitely check out that training. In fact, this is the exact training I went through when I was getting started, and I was super confused and overwhelmed, and it really cleared up a lot of that confusion for me. So yeah, definitely check that out. It's 4 days. You'll be taken to my email opt-in page, so enter your best email so I can send you all 4 days. You'll get taken to day 1, and then I'll send you day 2, 3, and 4 the following few days. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.